Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let's do a little Resident Evil theme stuff. Been thinking about this for a while and messing around with it for the last few days. We got the illuminates. We got the nighttime stuff, you know.
Expunge the squids from our territory.
Quiet this guy. The thing that's kind of disappointing is that the dialogue volume, when I turn it down, it seems to include the character noises when you get hit and take damage and all that kind of stuff, which is a bummer, but well, I guess I'll leave it for now. Anyway, nighttime. This is a good one. That's very Raccoon City looking.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Just gonna drop in and extract. Yeah, so anyway, the idea though,
synchronized.
the idea is to simulate Resident Evil conditions, in this case Resident Evil 2, with this is what I've determined to be a good analog for Leon S. Kennedy. Obviously we got the correct officer armor. The ballistic padding passive is kind of like whatever. I'm just, mostly it's because of police officer looking armor, right? But coincidentally the resistance to chest damage and explosive damage in particular is pretty useful against the illuminate weaponry. Not that I expect to do too much from that. And the prevent hemorrhaging is pretty useful because surprisingly you can get hemorrhage a lot if you get hit by the zombies. So it kind of works out. But I figure medium armor, just keep things sort of standardized with speed. Peacemaker, you know, Resident Evil games, pistols are a big thing, big part of your arsenal from start to finish, and I think you could reasonably use any pistol you want, right? Maybe not the Senator exactly. I think for Leon it would be mostly the Peacemaker or the Verdict matches Leon stuff, although we could still do the Senator and call it the Magnum, since the Verdict, since the just, you know, damage and armor and stuff in this game, it's not a perfect one-to-one, obviously, so you gotta just try and play with it a little bit to make it fit the goal. And then none of these really match down here, so anyway, I like the Peacemaker anyway, so I like bringing that one. And then I've got the M98 shotgun. I think this one the most closely resembles the shotgun that you get in the Resident Evil 2 games. I mean, the Punisher is really close as well, but since it has the 16 shell capacity, it's not quite as good, but again, like, close enough, right? If you don't have the Halo War Bond, then that's just as well. I really would like to bring the Double Freedom, but it doesn't, we don't have those type of guns in the Resident Evil games, at least not Resident Evil 2. And same thing for like the Cookout and the Slugger, and the Halt. Not quite what we're looking for. And neither are any of these others for Leon specifically. Now if you wanted to do like a hunk loadout, then you could probably get away with the, oh, what is it? The Reprimand would work really well, I think, for the hunk player. I'm gonna do one of those later. For Claire, I like the MS7 SMG is a pretty good option because it's really close to her, what is it, the Q11 or whatever it's called. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, but anyway, Here, yeah. For right now, though, we're just gonna do Leon, so I won't belabor the point too much. I know in the RE2 games they technically use frag grenades, but in this one they behave a little differently with all the shrapnel, and because they illuminate have the Tesla towers and you can't blow them up without a high explosive type weapon or grenade, then I've elected to just use the high explosive. We could do flashbangs too, or stuns to simulate the flashbangs. It's kind of tough decision. So far, I've decided on orbital precision strike and 500 kg. And in my head canon for this little fan fiction challenge, the orbital precision strike is only used for side objectives, and the 500k is only used for destroying warp ships. And the way I'm thinking about it from like a fan fiction perspective is that the Leon, near the end of the Resident Evil 2 game, when he's infiltrating Umbrella's secret base underground, like he fails and gets captured, and then he wakes up a few hundred years later in a hell pod, and the T-virus is all over the place, and we're spread throughout the galaxy in the Helldivers universe, and then the Illuminate came, and they have taken over Umbrella's secret T-virus facilities, and they're sending Leon in there to clean up their messes, and so it's like a, the nightmare continues kind of situation. And with, for this to make sense in my head, it's like the reason why you can only use the orbital strike and the eagle for those things is because the Illuminate technology is like masking Umbrella's sensors, so they need eyes on the ground in order to be able to target them successfully. So they've got, stuff like that. But, just trying to make it fit in kind of a fun way. And then for this, we've still got the flamethrower to match, Resident Evil 2. Partway through, you get the chemical flamethrower for Leon. So after my completion of the first objective, then I can call down the flamethrower to use that. And then the commando, because that's like the same exact type of rocket that Leon gets for his final boss fight with the tyrant, Mr. X. And so after I finish the final objective, I can call down the commando whenever I'm trying to get to extraction, get out. And then as far as boosters, all of these, so far I've mostly figured vitality just to kind of, make it a little bit nicer, or muscle enhancement, or even experimental infusion, because that kind of mostly matches. In Resident Evil 2, you have the green, red, and blue herb combination that fully heals you, and it gives you that temporary damage resistance shield. And so I think if you have experimental infusion, this is probably the most fitting one for the Resident Evil theme. Otherwise, muscle enhancement or vitality are pretty standard. They don't do a whole lot. Stamina enhancement is really good in terms, everybody knows, I think, at this point, stamina enhancement is really good. It's like a 30% boost to all your stamina stuff. But in order to preserve the tension and the survival horror theme, I'm generally gonna avoid using stamina enhancement, just to make things that much more challenging. So for now, I'm gonna do experimental infusion to match that. Oh hey, how's it going, Emerald? Thanks for the follow. How you doing today? So yeah, but that's the idea. And I'm starting out just at level 3 because I'm trying to avoid harvesters and stingrays, and they start showing up at level 4. And with these restrictions, it's a fair challenge anyway, but we'll see how it goes.
Launch initiated.
Oh yeah, so something else is that I'm trying to only use the mini-map in its most zoomed out state, because I don't like in the Resident Evil games. You do have a map, right? But I'm trying not to use it too much because I don't want to use it to identify where enemies are located on the map, because that would kind of ruin some of the tension. So I'm mostly going to be using this to identify where objectives are and then move toward them. But I'm not going to allow myself to use any like mini
Dropping a pin.
pins, because you don't have that in Resident Evil 2. And I think it would make things a little bit too easy, because, you know, you get disoriented and then you're just like, oh, look for the pin on my compass. No, I don't want to have that. I want it to be a little bit harder. So there's that, and then I can go ahead and bring in the commando here for extraction. And other than that, I won't be calling anything else in until I get past the first objective at least. I have to rely on scavenge and ammo on the map, just like in the Resident Evil 2 games.
There's something here.
And that will be it. This is level 3, right? Yeah. Okay.
Found something.
Super credits, we like those. Normally I like to do this and most of my game stuff with Helldivers or whatever as part of my cardio stuff. There we go. I am also going to allow myself to pick up expendable anti-tanks because they match kind of the theme normally. But I think for the most part I'm going to reserve those for whenever I get to like level 4 and above, because you know, stingray ships and harvesters will exist. For right now, the only things I need to worry about are boatless and overseers and the occasional flesh mob.
Here comes the cavalry.
Found something.
An eagle never misses.
Squid outpost!
That's not good. Man, that thing popped up real quick. Maybe a little cheated right there.
Something!
Yeah, overseers are a real pain in the butt for this mode in particular.
Loaded outpost destroyed. Eagle
They
1
just keep
returning to
coming.
destroyer for resupply.
Dropping a pin.
Also running away. Check it out, a seat.
Objective located.
Go do that. You see nothing, I'm not here. They see me. These things hurt so bad. Damn it. I hate how there's that latency between like switching your guns sometimes. It really messes me up. And teabagging the ground instead of actually diving. really wish they would change the way these things float. They're just the devil for controller players.
Eagle 1 armed and ready.
Mag's empty.
Just like in Resident Evil, leg 'em and leave 'em, baby. And yeah, Siege Artillery is fair game because it's just in the map. And it counts as an objective. You gotta get those completions, right? I think. Of course there's another one coming. Yeah. I don't want any of that. Almost out of stems already. This is so stressful. Hey there, Cuban Pixie. Oh, good, a mini nuke. I love that. We like mini nukes in this game. A lot. More napalm. Okay, we'll just say... I'm just gonna grab and go because I don't want to spend too much time here. Back here. Oh, hey, Yusuf.
Democracy delivered.
It's interesting that I can't... Let me try and adjust my personal display so that I can watch the chats. They're not showing up on my software. Yeah, no, it's a real early stream. I just decided to... let's see. Am I going to go this way? Yeah. I just decided to give this a little test run. No cardio or fitness components because it's early and I'm a little sore. So I'll probably do some cardio stuff a little bit later today. Is today Wednesday? Yeah, I should be doing some strength as well. Just testing out my Resident Evil stuff, you know. I'm really enjoying it so far, so it's a lot of fun with the tension. I was thinking about it, and I'm probably going to try and make a, like, what do you call it, a Left 4 Dead version too, because it would have a lot more weapons optional, and then it would probably be more compatible for like the higher difficulty stuff.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Yeah, man. How you doing today? Early day. Oh, good stims.
Objective near your position.
Let's see if I can get up in here. I need to get better at killing these things fast, because man, they're just... so beefy. They're a real problem in this mode. No, I'm not here. You don't see me. Look away. It sounds like there's more of them over there. It must have been the wind. Look at that.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I kind of wish there's too much pushback and stagger, honestly, because it ruins my ability to pushing them out of my line of sight like that.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
No! Where did you even come from, you piece of crap?
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it. I'll look into that. Come.
Hellbomb arm! Clear the area!
Objective completed.
Or I guess I need to just do that and stuff. Alright, how about that? Crap. You have to let me know if that's any better, homie. I've been making adjustments to everything.
Found something!
How do I switch this thing? There we go. That's a little bit better to see. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks, buddy. Hope you have a good day at school, man. You're almost done with the finals, right? Gotta go this way. Don't want that anything. No. Yeah, I had to charge my Rode
Something
wireless mic yesterday, though. And when I'm at the desk, I think this fine mic is probably better, but it's a little bit too far for me to use it quite right. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to fix that yet. I could just increase the gain or something, I guess. Just in school because of school. Amazing. Okay, there's a lot of zombies here. Damn, that got all of their attention? Well, that sucks. Bro, come on, dude. That shit keeps sneaking up on me like...
Hello to democracy!
That's such
Found
bullshit.
something!
payload.
Permanent outpost destroyed.
Ooh.
Found something.
There we go. Outpost is done. I gotta go north. Okay. Don't follow me. I don't want any. See you, cool. Have a good day, man. Oh yeah, those drones, attention seekers, ain't that the truth? It's just so annoying because they're so inconsistent in when they like see you and how quickly they can you know, call in reinforcements. It's like, oh god. That and the fact that they're so like buoyant and they're floating, it's so hard to aim at them with the controller. Okay. Got one eagle left, and then I have to.
Squid outpost.
Man. I'm gonna have to run around a fair amount here.
Attack underway.
Alright, if I can just zigzag, get close enough to him, I guess that'll work. See, but it pushes them back too much. And because they, like, can glitch through stuff, that's a real problem. But, you know, for now it just adds to the survival horror of it all, I guess. Which is fair enough. Because I feel so stressed out. Look at how this thing is just zipping around. It's so annoying. It makes it really hard to shoot.
Mag's empty.
And then that guy with his stupid accuracy from really far away. Oh my god, there's more.
Found something.
Just kite around, just like in, just like in RE2. Uh-oh, I'm running out of stamina. Come on, Eagle, come on.
Get some! Get some!
And the aim assist icon being so spastic in how it magnetizes doesn't help either.
Eagle 1 armed and ready.
Mag's empty.
Alright, we got Eagle action back. Let's get out of here.
Coming in hot.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Outpost destroyed.
Have a taste of democracy.
Boom, target down.
Damn. This is starting to suck real quick. Alright, where am I going? I need to go north.
Mission at 20 minutes.
Please die! What'd I say? I gotta finish this? Yeah. those guys. Alright, good. The worst part about the Overseers is that they have the same floatiness problems and the clipping issues, and it's just such a nightmare.
Get some! Get some!
Eagle 1, we can come back to the resupply.
Alright, I gotta go east. Yeah. And they just never stop tracking you. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, Yusuf.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, I gotta go this way. Come on, homie. That's some bullshit. It shouldn't be that accurate. And they're catching up to me while I'm sprinting away. That's like extra dumb. They need to put some tighter restrictions on their movement. Pretty annoying. Oh well. Alright, where am I going? I need to go this way. Are you serious? Come on, dude. How is that fair at all? The thing was freaking 50 feet in the air. That's so annoying.
Eagle
I hope they spend some time with all the performance and stability and balance passes and tweaking that, because man, that was, how am I possibly supposed to see that 50 feet in the air, completely violating how it
Sub-objective
ordinarily works? I like the tension, but I don't like the inconsistency in the enemy behavior. That's not okay.
Asset secured.
Alright, let's see. Got that. Now I need to go northwest. It's stressful. Oh, more baddies. Looks like it's just 2, right? What's that? Yeah, I'm gonna take these guys out, I think. Gotta be so close. Those things are like mini tyrants. Or maybe, I don't know. They're definitely the equivalent of like a smaller tyrant, or maybe like a liquor style enemy, or a G. What do you call it? Like the G variants. So I don't mind it. It's just all the inconsistency in the AI behavior that, and the clipping that is the main issue.
Nearby.
And these frickin' flying overseers just being absolutely trash with their behavior. God, again. Dude! Oh my god, that was about to piss me off. That is such... Oh shit, shit, shit. another one. Okay. Alright, just gonna have to go because that guy's flight pattern is being super erratic. That and the sway that comes in immediately after you stop sprinting and stuff, like it exists on everything, but like look at how fast they let them move away while being accurate and shooting. I don't know, man, those things need some tweaking. It's just not, it just doesn't make sense. Like I used to do run and gun stuff and things like that in real life, and like pistol sway absolutely sucks. For sure, but with your other weapons, like holding shoulder stuff like this, it's way easier to be accurate compared to pistols. So I honestly don't think that there should be like nearly that amount of sway whenever you're using a shoulder-mounted weapon. Or if they're going to do it, they need to, like, it's manageable as is, right? To be fair. It's only really a frustration whenever you have enemies that are extra floaty like those overseers. And it's like they can move omnidirectionally and they automatically like go up and down in the air based on the terrain, which makes it even worse to deal with. And that kind of, from where I'm sitting, it's clearly not working as intended. So I really hope that they fix that behavior, because when they have that in conjunction with the other stuff, it becomes a real problem. Ow. God damn!
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor.
Okay. So now I can get out of here. Right? I wonder if there's any... Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go. Oh, I totally forgot about bringing in my flamethrower before. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Let's see, where am I going? Just south, okay. Flamethrower. Allowed to bring that in after the first objective, and I forgot about it.
Down support weapon.
Come on, bro.
Cancel that.
I'm so far away, and it's just letting them do it. Like, it's so random and inconsistent, you can't plan for it. Like, at all. And I know it's not built around this loadout that I'm using, but the principle is still solid. Like, it's too erratic and unpredictable in ways that are very symptomatic of, like, incorrect behavior or coding or whatever. So that's why it's a problem. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah, burn, squid, burn. One thing that's kind of disappointing is that there aren't really, I found in my trial runs of this so far. Welcome back, Yusuf. But yeah, one thing that I've found so far in this is that on level 3, you don't get the flesh mobs very often, which is a shame because they're like a really good
ETA T-minus
Resident
1
Evil
minute.
style enemy. Let's see, are there any stems around here? That would be great. Maybe I can hide up here. Avoid the zombies.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Okay, I got a scanner coming in. Gonna be a good day, huh?
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
That's good. What makes you say that? You don't see me,
ETA
you don't
T-minus
smell
10
me.
seconds.
It's a lot of zombies.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Attaboy, get him, Pelican 1.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1
Alright.
beginning ascent.
That will
Doing
teach
Jeffrey
the
Boy.
Illuminate to challenge Super Earth.
Yeah, my little co-pilot here. Jeffrey. Trying to get comfortable, handsome. Alright. Being fidgety. I know, big yawn. Just feeling it. Good day, good mindset, good sleep. It's awesome, man. Glad to hear that. Alright. Let the dog out. Oh man, he's shedding so much. Yeah, he's doing good though.
A 100% survival rate. Very satisfying.
All right. So that was pretty enjoyable for me. And like one of the big things about the choice of the medium armor is that I don't want to be too fast because I mean you can already kind of get away from stuff, but you gotta have those restrictions, right? So that you're not just blowing through it too easily. It feels pretty good though.
One
Feels pretty good.
shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the gloom as we speak.
Let's see. Now I might. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the dialogue volume down. Don't really need that. I want to do this on level 4, but the problem is that it brings in the harvesters and the stingrays. I don't mind the harvesters as much because those could function kind of like the wandering tyrant Mr. X, and that could be pretty fun for like tension building and things like that. But the stingrays are a problem because you just don't have a good option to take them down unless I bring like either the senator or I guess even the verdict would be okay, or I would have to establish some kind of rule set to bring and use the commando to be able to shoot them down. Just don't want to deviate too far from like the zombies in the streets Resident Evil vibe, Oh, hey there, Stone Cold. Yeah, GG's, man. Thanks. How's it going today? But yeah, so I'm trying to think of the best way to apply this Resident Evil 2 theme. Oh, okay. So you're saying, yeah, well, like I was saying earlier, like the only thing I could really do right now would be to I'd have to sit too close to the monitor for this mic because I don't have a mic arm. Although I think maybe my wireless mic is charged now, so I could probably switch over to that. Let me do that, and I'll see if that is better. So give me just a moment to do that. All right. How's that? Is that sounding any better? Mute this one, turn this one up. Yeah. All right. So this one usually sounds a little bit more tin canny, but it's just because it's the type of microphone it is. Try to adjust it as much as I can at the software level, but anyway, it's the one I normally use. But like I said, I had to charge it because it ran out of battery. So yeah, all right. Well, let's give this level 4 a try. See how it does. I'll do this one. Drop in at extraction, my usual. So yeah, okay, so for this one, because I have to think about the harvesters and the stingrays. The stingrays are the real problem, like I was saying, because they're such a menace and they really don't fit the vibe for Resident Evil. Harvesters are not an exact match for it, but the way they're menacing and stuff is I don't mind that. That's okay. That kind of branches more into general like survivor horror type stuff, which, you know, honestly, that's fine. But the stingrays, I gotta be able to destroy those stingrays, so I guess, yeah, Leviathan. I'm not gonna go up to that level of difficulty at this point, I don't think. But maybe. I think Leviathan would probably, I don't know. I'm doing this incrementally, you know, trying to figure out like how to best to apply these things. But I think, let's see, so I could just allow myself to call down the commando anytime a stingray shows up, and that would be, I guess, a good enough trade-off, and just use it exclusively for the stingrays until you know, I get to the until I finish the main objective. I'm trying to simulate. It might be one of those things where I just can't do it. You know, I might just have to make a concession for it to work. Because on level 4, I should be getting plenty of flesh mobs as well. So maybe the commando would be more in order for that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll feel it out. I mean, I could switch my pistol to one of these medium penetration to be able to deal with the stingrays. I don't know. I'll have to try different things and see. But we'll do this version first. How's the stream quality, by the way? I had my internet service provider send a technician to fix some of the signal issues, and they replaced a bunch of equipment and some cable ports and stuff like that were just like apparently old and bad. It seems to be doing better. Because like I'm dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube now, and everything looks pretty good. I've got them opened up in browsers, just checking. But you know, let's see. So I'm going to, yeah, because I'll use this. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just leave this here for the moment, and we'll just kind of see how it plays out. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go counterclockwise and finish everything, and then zip back up. I need to go north first. Okay. Let me look around here, see what I can see. Gotta use your eyes more now. I don't have the old. Yeah, there's that thing. Not relying on the map as much. There's something over there. Well, let me ping it. Oh, that must be the objective, though. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go. Alright. So, Yusuf, what you got going on today, homie? Got a zombie there. A lot of zombies. These guys mostly respond to sound. They have got a shorter visual cue, but they can see you within like 15 meters or something. And of course, this asshole saw me. Ah, crap. Double crap. I hate these flying overseers. Oh, that got him in one shot? No way. That's crazy. Ah, crap. Ah! risky, risky. Yay. Alright, so now I need to go west. There's so many. Alright, hopefully I can just get away from them. You don't see me, I'm not here. I'm in your imagination. Look at how slow the stamina comes back without the stamina enhancement, dude. Brutal. Okay, optimally I want to be within 20 meters, but since it takes a couple of shots, the closer I can be, the better. Sometimes it just takes so many shots to kill. Time to go. I need to go southwest. Okay. Surprisingly quiet considering I increased to level 4. But maybe that's a good sign? I don't know. Alright, we got those enemy Tesla towers. I'm full on ammo and stims and grenades, so that's good. That's a lot of zombies. And there are at least 3 of those. Okay, let's maybe go around the block. Three warp ships at least. Maybe I can get close enough here and disorient them. Actually, I might be able to put this in between the ships. That would be even better. Get 2 in one shot. Let's see if I can make it happen. Ah. And I didn't get either one, did I? Damn it. That sucks. I'm gonna have to do some manual ship destruction with grenades, I guess. Ooh. Look at how high. Like, it's so. It doesn't even make sense. Like, why is it floating that high? It's over the street. Why does this thing see me all of a sudden? Like, it's so oh god, there's more. Crap, crap, crap. Crappity crap, 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 crap. What's this? Oh, this is the final objective. Okay. Well, I guess I can at least ping this, get it initiated. Have a little less to do later. gotta go finish these illuminate ships. Man, they are locked onto me right now. What the heck? Oh my god, there's so many. Almost time for more. Great, there's an overseer somewhere. Oh, I got his backpack. That's awesome. What a beautiful sight. Never gets old. This one gone? Okay. Now I gotta go over to the west. They got that red zone. Crap. Big mega crap. Super duper mega crap. Well, that escalated in a hurry. Yeah, this way, okay. Is it inside the city? It is inside the city, okay. Well, I successfully juked those guys, I think. Oh. Neck's a little bit stiff and sore this morning. Man, those things, they really just come out of nowhere, man. Okay. See the one. Might just be the one. Works for me. Time to go southeast. If you don't see me, I'm not here. I'm really surprised that I haven't had any flesh mobs. No harvesters, no stingrays is one thing, but not even flesh mobs? It's so strange. I did not expect that. In between, after this one, I'll have to get up and do a few exercises. I need to kind of loosen up my neck and shoulders a little bit. My physical therapist gave me some stuff to try and really work on some low back cross stabilization and glute activation type stuff. Dang it. Plus, you know, sitting for long periods of time isn't that great for you, even with good posture. Crap, crap, crap. You know, I did make a mistake in that if I had done the sub-objective first... Oh, that's the sound of a flesh mob. I could have had my flamethrower already, but I didn't, so I don't. And that's a real bummer. Oh, goodies. Lots and lots of goodies. We're just slamming this stuff in here. We ain't got time to be picky. There's so many. Yeah, get away from me. Oh, crap. Crappity, crap, crap, crappity, crap, crap. Not good enough. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, might have to come back to this later. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yep, that's no good. Well, what's that? Oh, crap. Oh, it stunned me. Why am I still slow? Come on, you shouldn't be able to see me. Oh. Come on, stamina. Ah, yikes. I don't know how that didn't hit me. No, I don't know how that didn't kill me either. Come on, you bitch game. All this stuff that goes on and you decide to be picky there? Come on. Alright, escalating suddenly and extremely. Stunning for me and not for thee. That's awesome. Wow, this is real shitty. I need stamina. I need it bad. Fuck. Another one of these fuckers? Come on, dude. I feel like this wouldn't be quite as awful if the flying overseers and all that stuff weren't just absolutely broken and glitchy. Oh well. Where in the fuck am I now? Well, that's too bad. Alright. Definitely gonna have to make some kind of concession though. If for no other reason than these bastards exist in their current state. Look at that! This little bastard dipped right as I fired and made me miss. That is bullshit! Quit running away like a bitch at Mach 10 with your stupid accuracy, you fuckhead. Ah. Look at him! He's back on my ass already. It's insane. Those things are so broken. Yeah, I know, dude. Ah, shit. That's what I mean, like, the harvesters really don't match what I'm trying to achieve in conjunction with everything else, so it makes it really challenging. What the fuck? It one-shot me with that. Okay. Didn't know it would do that. Alright. What's that? Is that the objective? That's the objective. Yeah, I'll have to figure out something, because between the broken state of overseers, especially flying overseers, and these things just not matching what I'm trying to do, might just have to let myself bring down the commando just from the start, which would suck, but not sure what else to do. God damn it. Yeah, he sees me now. I'd like to be able to just juke around him, but I don't think I can. Motherfucker! It must be because I'm at, like, the 150 armor, or not wearing 150 armor. Ooh. Alright. Executive decision. Of course, now I gotta deal with all this other crap, and that's no good. God, another fucking scanner. Come on, bro. Fuck you! If I get slowed in the bushes, you should too, you piece of shit. And those harvesters are completely fucking up the run. That's disappointing. That and these assholes with their shitty AI behavior. Yeah, I can't fit through that doorway, but enemies are still walking straight through terrain. Fuck off, dude. Yeah, this isn't working at all for what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'll have to come up with something else. As for now, I'm gonna have to for sure do the commando. Like, just as a regular call-in. Oh well. Why are these things so fucking inconsistent? I'm barrel stuffing this asshole and he's taking a whole fucking mag. Or two. Ablative armor be damned, dude. Come on. Where is it? I hear it. Where is it? Okay, so I can go back over there. That's not good. Bro, fuck out of here. He's sweeping the leg. Another one of those damn things coming out. Like, alright, I'm gonna make another executive decision just because I'm kind of annoyed at how this is going. You're ruining the whole vibe, Harvester. I wish there were a way that I could be like, hey, just give me more zombies and flesh mobs. Fuck all the other bullshit. This douchebag has got to go. And that randomly let me kill him in one shot. Makes no sense. That's like the most frustrating part about the Overseers in general, is they're just so inconsistent. Like you really can't plan for anything if you're not using very specific weapons. Which is just fucking dumb. How do you fucking see me, dude? I was on the other side of a wall. Ping, goddammit. 50 meters away. There's 0% chance you should have been able to see me or hear me. Unless it was the drop pod itself, I guess. But bullshit. I just call bullshit. Goddamn game is being real inconsistent now. might have to stick to level 3 for this type of thing. It sucks because it's not enough, like, not enough flesh mobs. The harvesters really just ain't it. They need a seed that just doesn't have flying overseers at all, but does have the other stuff. That would be great. That would help a lot. Guy really over here attacking my corpse. How frustrating. Where am I going? I hear one. He must be like phased through the ground or something. I don't see anything. Okay, I can go that way now. There's a sieve, there's a small outpost. Yeah, I'm so disappointed about this harvester thing. And the overseers. Especially the elevated overseers. Those things have needed a fix for a while. Well, you couldn't hear the sound of it. I go finish this, and then I'll do that, I think. The explosion should turn them away from me. Now I just have this and the final objective. Oh, also I can bring down my flamethrower now. Probably good it'll do me. Right, yeah, northwest. I hear the growl, but I don't know where it's at. There's one over there. How much time I got left? 7 minutes? Probably... I'm this close. I'll do this one and that'll be it. Yeah, man. Well, it's a trial run, you know. On this level 4, trying to figure out if I can make it work or what to change. Oh crap, another one of these guys. They really just come out of nowhere, too. Yeah, the only thing I can think of, though, is to have the commando just, like, available to deal with harvesters, like, on demand, like, at all times, I guess. Just say that it's only available to be used against those things, maybe? I don't know. One thing for sure, though, is that thinking this stuff through is like... It's like a mini exercise in game balance and game design. You know, obviously I'm not having to do all the hard parts of building the whole game, but just thinking of the rule sets and the parameters and for balancing this whole experience to try and make it what I want, it's pretty hard. Obviously, it'd be easier if I could actually change the game itself, but, you know, still an interesting little exercise. Game balance is hard. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can at least finish the mission. Oh, dude. He's gonna see my stuff, isn't he? Or is he just gonna leave? Maybe he leaves. Oh, crap. What's he doing? Yay. You get that direct shot, they die. Okay. Oh, I hear zombies moving. But where? Oh no. The good thing about the flamethrower is it doesn't make any noise. Oh, you know what? The flamethrower would have made a difference because you can use it to destroy the harvesters. I forgot about that. And that harvester didn't show up until a little bit later, so that could work. If I just... It would make you have to prioritize at least getting through the first objective to get the flamethrower, and then you have to, you know, cook the harvesters with it. As long as there are no stingrays, that would be perfectly doable, because I think it was only dropping one harvester at a time, and that's manageable if you have a weapon to take it down. So maybe I could just think of it that way, and that would work. Overseers being inconsistent is still a problem, but I can't do anything about that other than bitch about it in the heat of the moment whenever I'm stressed out. But, okay. I could also consider using either the verdict or the senator to deal with the overseers. It would just make me less efficient at dealing with the zombies. But there's always a trade-off for things, right? So that might work out too. Oh shit. I need to go east. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, after thinking about it a little bit, that might work. What do you think, man? Think that might be the ticket to make this thing doable at level 4? This is outside the city? Yeah, okay. So that's why we do these test runs, though, because I had completely forgotten about the flamethrower being able to destroy harvesters. And then when you're in the thick of it, you know, you're like, oh god, what do I do? And you just get annoyed. Don't think so clearly, at least sometimes, you know. See, that sounds like there's an enemy, like, right next to me. But I don't see anything. And then also with the fact that with this armor, the fact that the harvester can use its lightning attack and kill me in one shot, that makes it like super risky to use the flamethrower against it. So that maintains a lot of tension, and I like that idea. So that actually might work now that I'm thinking about it. That sounded like some stuff got angry. Oh, I'm out of mission time. That's not great. Oh, crap. Crap. Fuck you. Are you serious? That thing is shooting at me from over 100 meters away. Those things are so broken, dude. Come on. Come on. That's not fair. Well, I do have one commando. Better grab it and bring it up here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Come on, die. Oh, this is stressing me out, man. Come on, bro. Name. Glad that's over. Welcome back. So I might be able to make it work because I remembered that the flamethrower can be used to kill the harvesters. Of course, they can kill you in one shot if you don't have 150 armor with their electric attack, I guess. So that makes it like extra risky, but that's okay. And it would just mean I need to focus on getting the first objective done as fast as possible to prepare. So that's kind of... It might be an okay trade-off for this whole like Resident Evil 2 vibe I'm trying to do. At least for level 4. And then once I get up to higher levels, though, I'm not sure exactly if it'll hold. But it's not like we have to be able to do like max difficulty or anything for this, because it's more about, you know, creating the survival horror experience and having fun with that, not necessarily like achieving it throughout all the difficulty levels of Helldivers, because it probably won't be compatible with that. Let's see, where is my... I need to do
Freedom's greetings.
some hip extension exercises,
Covert Helldiver reconnaissance has unearthed
maybe some
widespread automaton
bird
mining
dogs.
on uninhabited lava planets. The Helldivers,
Yeah.
completely evading detection thanks to their elite training, discovered evidence of ongoing operations on multiple worlds.
I'll do that.
These magma-covered planets are considered inhospitable to most forms of life. While details of the
So first I'm gonna do bridges. Fire up the glutes. Oh, that's good. A weirdness in the display. Why is it doing that? Weird. What's going on with the face? Why it's being... Ah, skips, huh? Okay. That unsuitable encoder settings, huh? That's weird. I've never had that problem before. For some reason, the stream goes haywire whenever I use my room scale camera. That's never been a problem. But it sure as heck was right then. Huh. The heck? I switch back to that and see if it's still gonna freak out on me. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that. Never done it before. What's going on here? My CPU and GPU are... For some reason, my GPU is having a real hard time with this. I had a hard time with it before. No, that's not that's not the problem. Problem is for some reason it's spiking my GPU usage. Okay, now it's normal. Oh, you know what? It might have something to do with the I was trying to view my streams at the same time in a browser. Maybe it was something to do with that, but doesn't really make sense why it would spike all of a sudden. Those are not heavy GPU items. Because it went from like sitting at around 75% up to 100%. Like for no reason.
Godzilla atomic beam with a Gorka beam. That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about because now doing it again, but I don't see any obvious reason for it. Nothing is spiking. Everything's staying around like 75% utilization. There was no obvious reason for that. And here, I just have it now. I have everything back the way it was. Now that's interesting. Whenever I opened up the YouTube live in a browser, it did jump up to 86%, but I mean now everything looks normal again. Kind of. There's a little bit of difference in the stream, but delay, but I don't know what caused that because I'm not maxing anything out. I've got at least 15% overhead that's untouched. Hmm. Weird. Very weird. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just have to keep an eye on it, I guess. Anyway, time to do some boot bridges and then some bird dogs and all that good stuff. Oh, phew, really sore in my upper back and around my neck today. Not sure why exactly. Oh, just do like a set of 10 of these, I think. Do some holds. Trying to strengthen up all of my muscles around my pelvis, posterior chain in particular, my glutes. Apparently, I'm having some trouble activating the glute muscle specifically whenever I'm just kind of doing things in general. At least that's what the physical therapy assessment seemed to indicate. So if I can just do some exercises to focus on those things, it'll kind of help wake them up and get them to strengthen up, and the neuromotor control should normalize, and then everything will be fine. Might even should help manage some of the low back pain issues and leg pain issues and stuff that I deal with. What was that, 6? Feels like the glutes are firing. I can feel the burn, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, that burned a lot. Good. Okay. Now, before I do another one of those types, I'm going to do some hollow body holds to help with the abdominal. Just going to hold this for time. Really focusing on contracting the abdominal muscles here. Ugh. This thing's kind of in my way. About 10 more seconds. Really feel this one. Okay. And these bird dogs. And this is for some cross-body stabilization. Opposite hand and opposite leg. Just hold this for a second or two. Really helps to strengthen all those stabilizer muscles across the pelvis, hips and low back and all that stuff. If you spend a lot of time sitting, either for your desk or school or whatever, you'll probably benefit from something like this. Do them, 2 or 3 times a day, something like that. Kind of lost count here. Okay, good for that. And then, just for me personally, because of my cervical neck injuries, I'm going to do some isometric holds, just pressing against my head and resisting this for a few seconds at a time. And then the opposite. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, most people don't realize you can even train your neck muscles and stuff. Definitely something I did irritated this. These cervical neck issues I have. That's okay. We will work through it. Thanks, Tommy. Okay. So that's good for those for the moment. Chin tucks here for a minute. Try and work out. I'm really feeling it at the base of my neck here. Sometimes these forward extension and then traction can help alleviate the issue too. Do some laterals, gently. Really feeling it. Do some range of motion. Deep breath. is just going through the motion gently with some deep, slow breathing. And the idea is that it sends a signal to your nervous system to, hey, relax. This is okay. You can relax, and you gently do it. It kind of helps those pain signals to kind of ease off. It's not a guarantee, but sometimes it can help. And feels like it does help a little bit for me many times. It helped a little bit here. As you take away, you ease into it and you breathe that relaxation breath as you go into it. And so the nervous system is like, well, it feels like it hurts, but we're also being told to relax. So you do it a couple of times and it can help to calm it all down. Pretty interesting. Nervous system has a bit of memory, as it were. All right. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll come back and we're going to try this again. I think now that I've thought about the flamethrower usage and all that stuff, I think I can probably make that work. I'll have to think about the commando, because saving the commando just for the end is kind of rough. But then again, the payoff might feel really worth it if I remember to utilize the flamethrower. We'll see. But I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Okay. Choking on my water. Excuse me. Get myself a little bit of one more cup of coffee. I had just enough left. And a little water, because I think I'm about ready to start doing some cardio. Been up for a couple of hours now. Feel awake. Got that other stuff loose and, we're getting moving on this thing. Get my heart rate tracker set up here so we can really see the intensity. Pulley strap activated. So strange. I don't know what exactly caused my stream to glitch out on me earlier, but seems fine now. Interesting. Okay. So polar is activated. Give me a moment here. There we go. Now it's active. There we go. All right. So this thing staggers and pushes a lot. Almost too much for dealing with those overseers. Got to get like right up to them in order to kill them. And even then, with the way the armor stuff and everything and the pellet spread, sometimes it's kind of, it's just not very good. uh, which is kind of surprising. Surprising at how, damn, handheld liquid again. What the fuck? It's kind of surprising how inconsistent it is with these overseers. I might give the Punisher a try again. I don't know that it pushes them back as far. Could look that up real quick, I guess. Helldivers Wiki. Shotguns, Double Freedom, M98. Here we go. So the Punisher has 35 stagger and 30 push. Well, they have the same values, so I guess it won't make a difference. Interesting. Of course, I imagine if I put full choke on, that'll change things. I wonder what the spread pattern on this thing is exactly. I haven't actually checked. I'll have to mess around with that later. But presumably the full choke on the Punisher would be superior. At least I would like to think so. Okay. What do you guys think? Yusuf, you there, man? You got any ideas? Trying to see if this stream chat thing is working for me. Huh, that's weird. What was I saying? Well, number one, thanks for putting that in the chat, because now I can tell, that lets me confirm that I can actually see what's coming through on the stream chat. It's okay, man. I appreciate you. Anyway, no, I was just talking about how, like, this shotgun it's pretty nice, but versus the Overseers, you've got to be so close because it pushes them back a lot. And with their blade of armor, like it can take anywhere between anywhere between 1 and like 10 shots to kill them, just because the RNG of the pellet spread, and then it's just really inconsistent, which is kind of a pain. But I don't know exactly what its pellet spread is like on average compared to the Punisher with, say, like the full choke. Full choke on this makes this grouping super duper tight. So I might try that instead. At least at like 20 meters, it makes it like a super tight circle grouping. But even apart from that, I'm going to give it a try just because this one comes with the base game. So we'll do that. And then I was saying I was going to... Ain't that the truth? What was I talking about? You got me there, buddy. Yeah, so, okay, so I was considering the verdict or the senator to deal with mainly, well, it would be to deal with the potentially stingrays, harvesters, and especially the overseers. Like, maybe that would be better for this. But I like my peacemaker so much. The elevated overseers are the main problem though, because their AI behavior is just so bad. What do you think, man? Should I do another trial run while fully embracing the flamethrower for harvesters first, and then kind of see what happens? I feel like maybe I should. And again, if I pull out the verdict, shooting overseers in the head, or even the body, should be a lot faster of a kill. It'll just make me less effective at dealing with everything else. But I'll still have the shotgun. Yeah. Alright. Peacemaker, Punisher, Flamethrower. Let's see how it goes. I'll just pay more attention this time to the Flamethrower. Oh, this one's a blitz, too. Makes it even harder. Oh well, we'll give it a try. My watch is almost dead, too. How about that? Okay. Yeah, I'll just start here. That'll be fine. Might have to go back to my original plan of just all 3 of the Precision Strike and the 500K can be used for whatever objective it is. And then maybe I should just stick to the vitality enhancement. I wonder if that would keep me from dying instantly to those zap things. Trying to think, what are some Resident Evil 2 enemies that have like an instant kill thing like that? I guess the Birkin monster can if he grabs you. We'll see. I'll stick with this for now because it seems all right. Okay. Yeah. It's a big base there. I'll go this way. Phone call. Where'd that guy go? I killed him. Okay. Super credits. You do it. Oh yeah, this is a blitz, so I don't have the same objective scale. I'll have to change that. Let's see what, there's too many enemies, crap. What am I getting stuck on, dude? Oh, that beam lasts so long. Wow! Okay, yeah, this sucks because he had a whole crowd with him at the same time. What sounds worse than expected? Yeah, that worked pretty good. What the hell hit me? Was it a... Oh. Where are these things coming from? Oh my god, they're totally silent. Okay, where am I going? This way. Right. Now I go this way. Gotta kill 3 more. Yeah, see how tight that grouping was? That was pretty good. Come on, come on, come on. more to go. Okay, I'll have to check it later. I can't see and read at the moment for that. Cardio mode changes things. Especially in the beginning, while I'm still kind of warming up. What was that? Ah. Die, guy, die! Got 6 minutes. I need to go north. Ah, I can get out here. Benefits of the stamina enhancement. You can run for longer and recover faster. Benefits of not using the stamina enhancement. When I do this cardio thing, I don't have to run for as long at a time. Ah. Ow, what the hell? No, no. Where's the last one? Ow. How did I miss one? Only need one more, and then I can get out of here. I got 3 minutes. No stems. Damn, how? How? This is some bullshit. Huh. Hope I can find some stems. Dude. Need a POI. I know. I don't know. I must have been just barely too short for some reason. I don't know how. 45-degree throw like that, or 45-meter throw like that. That should have been plenty. Should have landed on it. Oh well, it didn't. Stems, please, stems. Ugh. Alright, that's pretty much all I got time for, though. Any other samples? There's an overseer. No! Oh, that's some bullshit. Where did that asshole come from? Come on. Well, the good news is I don't have to stay near the extraction. No way! Fuck you! That hasn't been 2 minutes, has it? Damn. Oh, shit. God damn it, where's this shit keep coming from? Golly. Okay, well that wasn't terrible. It was a little rough at some points, but it wasn't terrible. Yeah, focus all the energy at one spot. Yeah. You're right about that. It's getting warm in here after all that. Whew. Alright, so a couple of deaths, not great, but you know, we're still getting the feel for it all. It's crazy because the harvester is definitely manageable if you don't have anything else bothering you. But with the zombie horde that was there with it, man, that just messed everything up. Especially because cooking the zombies directly with the flamethrower still takes like a second or two, so that really sucks. What's Strawman News got to say?
I'm Coretta Kelly. Covert Helldiver reconnaissance has unearthed widespread automaton mining on uninhabited lava planets. The Helldivers, completely evading detection thanks to their elite training, discovered evidence of ongoing operations on multiple worlds. These magma-covered planets are considered inhospitable to most forms of life. While details of the enemy's objectives are still unclear, the Helldivers have been ordered to immediately deploy to interdict these activities. Later, a new study shows that feeling unsafe or worried could be your fault. That's Liberty's latest. I'm Coretta Kelly.
Alright. Magma planets. Very cool addition. I'm just in the mood for zombie stuff, you know? Okay. So let's see. What? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the satirical nature of it, right? Like, because Super Earth is a fascist regime, right? So they just say some real out of pocket stuff. Uh, all right. So let's think here for a minute. Let's go over here. So for on-brand stuff with Resident Evil 2, we've got technically the expendable anti-tank, but that shows up as the infinite ammo rocket launcher in that game, so I don't really want to do that. Flamethrower, obviously we have that in the game. Commando, that's the one you get for the boss fight, so that works. None of the others really. Like, I just did the Orbital Precision Strike and the Eagle 500 as a concession for the gameplay that Helldivers requires in some places. I considered adding Supply Pack as an unlockable option just because in the Resident Evil games you get inventory pouches throughout the game, and by the end of the game you like, I don't know, you get up to like 8 or 10 inventory pouches, I forget, which is a lot. Oh, Jeffrey, what's the matter, boy? What are you whining about? You fussing? What are you fussing? You need outside or something? Alright, I think my dog needs outside. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, the commissary. Do you mean the commando there, Yusuf? Yeah, I know that that's definitely an option. Just try not to make it too available? Oh, the Quasar. Well, the Quasar doesn't fit in the Resident Evil 2 theme, homie. Can't do that. But yeah, so one thing I was considering was the supply pack. I just would... Feels like it would make things too easy. I mean, I could do it to where, like, you get one supply pack and you can't refill the thing, so, I mean, there is that. So that might be better balanced than I was originally thinking, just because if I'm not doing resupply pods at all, then, you know, this is basically just like a one-time thing. I would just have to think about... Yeah, man, that's the whole theme that I'm trying to emulate right now is Resident Evil 2. In particular, well, it's a composite of the original and the 2019 remake. If you've never played them, they're really fun if you like survival horror video games. But yeah, so maybe I could shift that. I just need to think about what criteria I would need to meet in order to haul it down. Oh, excuse me. Throat is bothering me. But yeah, so I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know exactly what I would need to do. Maybe I could do like whenever I'm about halfway through the mission, something like that. Because in Resident Evil 2, you just find these things periodically as you progress through the game. So this isn't exactly a one-to-one, you know, I gotta figure it out to adapt it. So, we'll see. Because especially, like, in the game, in Helldivers, as the mission continues, you get more frequent enemy spawns and stuff like that. So, you know, it might be worthwhile, especially as I increase the difficulty level. So I'll keep that in mind. And then, other than that, pretty much everything else is about the same, I think. So, other than the officer, ballistic padding, that's obviously a good theme, and the visuals. Of course, just in general, if you don't have this, then the standard medium armor with extra padding is good. And then maybe we could make a case for reinforced epaulettes. Mainly for the reload speed. We don't really, you know, do the melee damage too much. But, yeah. Trying to keep it simple at the moment. Anyway. Well. Let's try this again, but this time not on a blitz mission. Because blitz missions increase the tension and the pressure because you know, you've only got like 10 or 12 minutes to get everything done. Excuse me here. I don't know what is bothering my throat all of a sudden. Oh yeah. Switch this back over. Alright. Find another nighttime. So we don't want to do the blitz. We want to do this one. This one looks good. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do my strength stuff in between my missions. Let me do that real quick. While I'm thinking about it. All right. This thing. Hopefully this thing isn't going to freak out on me again like it did earlier. I'm just going to do some kettlebell swings, I think. Really try and focus on that. Posterior chain. Let's see. Quick 10 of those. Let's see. And I think I'm gonna do some like slow, maybe some goblet squats, because I want to try and really activate my glutes, because that's what I seem to be having trouble with lately. Let's see. Jeffrey boy. Hey there, handsome. Look at this handsome puggo. Look at that handsome boy. How's my good boy doing? How's my good boy? Ah. Ah, man, I'm feeling those exercises this morning. Let me do some of these single leg RDLs. I want to try and pay attention to my glute activation and keep my back in a good position. Whew. All right. One more. Sure, that looks funny, but put my hand here so I can feel that my lumbar spine is in a good position, and actually touching in that case, my right glute to feel for the activation, feel it tensing, you know. So now I'll do the opposite. I catch my breath here. Jumping into this is really something sometimes. Alright, that feels right. Hinge at the hips. That was 5, right? Oh gosh. You want that toy, Jeffrey? Huh? You want that toy? He says, nope, I'm chilling. Okay. Jeffrey's not impressed. Alright, let's do this thing. So we said sticking with these two. And then... You know, I could make it the situation where it's either the flamethrower or the supply pack. Yeah. He done been outside today and he's just got fed and everything. He's chilling now, man. He's in hog heaven. Bug heaven. Whew. Okay, so I don't want to do the supply pack just yet. I'm just still kind of on the fence about that other commando rocket and how to approach all these things. Because in that last mission, everything's pretty much fine unless a harvester comes with a bunch of zombies and other stuff, and then it's just like it's just bad news. So, because you can't kill the harvester quick enough without getting attacked by everything else, and killing everything else is really challenging with the harvester. So it's like, kind of obligated to make a tweak to the loadout. I don't want it to be too easy, but I mean, the only other option is just like, you see a harvester, you just have to avoid it, like, completely. Kind of like Mr. X in the Resident Evil game, I guess. Difference is, the harvester can beam you to death from, like, over 100 meters away. Oh, I'm not sure just yet. We'll see. Okay, we got one of those. That looks like something. About that. No. Okay, well. I'm gonna go do... So I'm gonna go do the C first, because that's always useful. I have to give myself a snack or something. I'm feeling kind of tired right now. Mini nuke, let's go. Okay. You see nothing. Another mini nuke. Hey, we're cooking now. Come on, climb. Ah, crap, 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 crap. Ah. Screw you guys, I'm going. I don't. And now, base over there. Oh, it's daylight. What? I don't want daylight. Damn you, real-time planetary rotation, or whatever they call it. Why does he know where I am? He shouldn't know where I am. This is bullshit. Hello, pick up the thing. Where was I going? This way. So this is an example where I can choose to use the orbital precision strike based on my rules, but really, I don't know, it might be better to keep that for ships with the 500 and then be forced to use the hell bomb here. It's kind of more interesting, adds more tension. Something over there. A beacon? I guess I'll go for it. I gotta remember, I gotta hurry up and get that sub-objective, though, because when those harvesters come, I'm gonna be screwed. Crap. Ah, quit running into random shit. I'm gonna bypass this one for now. I need to go straight north and find that so that I can get my flamethrower. Look at that skybox, man. What is that, Aurora Borealis? What is that? Oh, that's what I blew up earlier. I guess I could allow for picking up the EAT if it spawns on the map, just since it is on brand. And at this level, I've got those harvesters to worry about. Or on theme, I guess is a better word. Kinda makes sense. Okay, we got a base over there. And a base over here. Seep artillery really helps. Take this guy in. I completely missed. There we go. What was it, like 4 shots or something? Ah, where the fuck did this guy come from? What the shit? The fact that shotgun didn't immediately blast that thing in half is fucking dumb. I mean, it's full choke, dude.
come on, you piece of shit. That is such horse shit. They need to fix those things so bad. They should be required to face the direction they're moving. At minimum. They're gonna be so fucking quick and deadly accurate. Pretty sure that's gonna be a mini nuke. Sure is. Fucking A. Shit. Come on. Come on. Now there's a crescent that sees me. Gotta find this crash site. Oh shit. Fuck off, you piece of shit! I blew your fucking arm off. Stagger or something. Really? Barrel stuffing doesn't do it anymore? Come on, Arrowhead. You gotta fix this. This has been around since this shit came out. It's like the most problematic aspect of this shit is that clipping issues, man. Come on, you gotta fix the clipping issues. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Whew. Amazing. Alright, I don't know. They also need to make these, like, killable with other shit. Okay, I need to go that way. There's probably ammo here. Grab that. Okay. Houston, watch out for the electric bullshit. Somewhere around here is the crash in the box. I need the box. around here somewhere, right? Ah, shit. I'm being a little bit loosey-goosey with my Eagle 500 thing, but I don't have a good reason other than I'm just annoyed with all the clipping bullshit, so it's kind of like making this more difficult than it should be, so I feel like I need to even it out somehow. And this thing came up behind me without making a single noise, I don't think. Where is this crash? Where is this box? Come on. That's good. Ah, shit. Gotta be over here, right? Yeah. Damn. Is that the same guy from earlier? Dude, why did those guys hear me? That was so far away. So much for pistols being quiet. Where is this box at, dude? Alright, this is pretty annoying. I don't know. I've been all around here already, and I can't find this fucking box. It says it's over here. I'm gonna have to zoom in. This doesn't make sense. Oh, there's like... I thought this was the edge of the thing. Okay. No, I'm just dumb. Okay. There's a lot of zombies. No! Fuck. Come on, where is this fucking box at, dude? This is so stupid. What are you stuck on, homie? There's literally nothing touching you. Alright, I'm getting real annoyed now. I've walked around this whole thing and there's no fucking box. This is starting to deviate from fun to annoying because the game seems to be being stupid. Between the clipping issues and the obviously bad AI and interactions with these fucking overseers, and now this box is just nowhere to be found. Oh my god, of course! Of course! Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Stop getting stuck, please. You let everything else climb over everything. I just walk through it. You could at least let me not get stuck on random bullshit. Alright, we're going this way, and then we're going south. Is that an exit? I can't tell. It is. All four. Yeah, for real, dude. Like, fuck, man. More zombies over here. I gotta go that way, though. Why are they so fast sometimes? That's annoying, too. Hey, check it out. Ooh, grenades. These things are coming at me crazy hard.